morning from Tokyo Station, friends. Today is the second portion of our airlope brand trip exploring Japan, having an absolutely spectacular time. But today we are leaving Tokyo and heading to Kyoto here on the Shinkansen, the most famous train that Japan has that goes 250 to 300 kilometers an hour, super smooth, super fast, and also super safe, because despite Japan being a hotbed for earthquakes, they have actually never had a fatal accident or derailment of any kind. Even though I have been to Kyoto a couple of times in my past travels here to Japan, I always love going because it is just such a beautiful city. It is the ancient capital of Japan, and it has so much to see and do. So stay tuned for some fabulous adventures. We are going to get all settled and be on our way. That was a superb experience as always. The Shinkansens are just so smooth, so fast. You get here so efficiently instead of, flying. Not that Kyoto is that far. To get anywhere around Japan, almost always, unless you're going from like the very north to the very south or the islands obviously, taking the Shinkansen is definitely the best option. We just got to Nishiki Market, and it looks like it's not just food here. They also have a lot of like souvenirs, specialty shops, and street food kind of, stalls, as well as proper sit-down restaurants. You feel like sushi, right?
I do feel like sushi.
I could do sushi as well.
Find some raw fish.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, this is quite reasonably priced. You can get a set for like $8-9 US, something like that. That's not too bad. Oh my god. No, yeah. But what is it?
It's the sea penis.
Of what?
Of the sea.
Or it's just called that, but it's like not a fish, or?
It's some kind of clam.
And how did it taste?
We tried it raw. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It was good, but there's an aftertaste of, sea taste. I don't know. He didn't like it, he hates it. I think it's okay, but we asked for it to be grilled. We will wait and see how it is after grilling.
You let us know.
I will let you know. You can try.
I'm good. All right, we have the sushi. Looks pretty good. Maddie, what do you think?
The tuna's good.
Yeah? Tuna's good? Okay. Super, super big, actually. But let's do it. I know. I'm like, can I do this in one bite? I don't know. Definitely too much rice, in my opinion. It's pretty good. It's obviously not the best sushi I've ever had.
Okay, this is the grilled stuff from that sea animal. Tastes like squid.
Yeah?
Yeah, squid.
If you didn't know what it was, it'd be fine.
You would think it's squid.
Okay.
It's good.
It's really nice.
It's good.
So I just got a $7 matcha, which definitely looks intense compared to what I've usually had. Let's try this. I'm gonna drink the side. It's really good. And then there's raspberry at the bottom, so. And some kind of tapioca balls or something. Oh my god. This might actually be one of the best matchas that I have ever tried. And there is like a little mochi ball on top, so delicious. Sushi was about 6 out of 10, but this is 9 out of 10. Just arrived to Arashiyama, a bit outside of Kyoto, but still very popular. This is a really great area to go to if you want a mix of the, traditional cultural aspects of Kyoto. There's a lot of, beautiful temples, traditional architecture here, but you're also more in nature. You can actually do some hiking trails kind of in the mountains, and the most famous attraction is the bamboo forest. So from my understanding, we are going to go for a traditional rickshaw ride, which I have actually never done in Kyoto, and then we will be going to the bamboo forest. Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
This is so cool.
Oh my god.
This is so cool, guys. We actually get to go in the bamboo forest. Wow. This is amazing. So I have been in the bamboo forest before, but never on a rickshaw and never on this street. This is so cool. This is so cool.
My god.
Wow. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. So cute. So if you guys are wondering, it is like school holidays right now, so all the kids are like out of school, and Kyoto is obviously a very popular place to learn about Japanese culture and heritage, so lots of school kids here right now. This isn't like a Shinkansen, this is something else, right?
It's a local train.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. This was so great. That was incredible. Best rickshaw driver ever. So guys, I just got here to Ruji Temple, which is this gorgeous and very big temple that has a rock garden, a pond, and also the entrance to the bamboo forest is just off of this temple. A lot of people don't actually realize that Kyoto is quite a big city. It takes a long time sometimes to get from each attraction. So if you're thinking of coming here, I would definitely recommend mapping out how you're going to get, from place to place. Definitely make sure you have a good data plan so you have, access to Google Maps and all the things you need to get around. And that is of course where the sponsor of today's video comes in, which is Airlo. This trip that they have brought us on has been absolutely amazing, but as a full-time traveler and somebody who uses Airlo every single time they travel, I would definitely recommend them. If you've never heard of them, they are the first and leading eSIM store on the market. They make it super easy to cross borders without having to have the hassle of physical SIM cards. They save you a lot of money when it comes to roaming fees. Since Airlo covers over 200 different countries and regions, you can get eSIMs that cover just the one country that you are traveling to, or you can actually get it for a whole region of the world, which in this example, I would recommend their Asia Link card, which would cover Japan and many other countries. All you have to do is download the Airlo app, follow the simple instructions on the screen, and then activate your card once you arrive. And lucky for you, Airlo is actually having a very special promotion right now, where if you use my code Alina20, you can get 20% off of your eSIM. This promotion is only on until the end of June, but you don't have to use your eSIM right away. Like, you can just buy it now, get the discount, and then use the eSIM when you travel to your country of choice. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna have a link in the description so you can download the Airlo app, and make sure you use my code Alina20 to get 20% off. Guys, we just got in, and while it was such an incredible day, I'm a bit tired because I got up at 6 this morning and I went to bed last night at 1 because I had some unexpected work that came up. So I think I'm just going to have an early night in at this super fabulous hotel. Let's actually start with the washroom because we got a great bathtub, a very fancy Japanese talking toilet as always. These are always so great. And this is Ace Hotel in a very central part of Kyoto, and it is just gorgeous, like such a unique boutique style. And as you can see, Airlo is just spoiling us rotten. Like, look at these little goodies that they left for us. We got some matcha green tea, matcha Kit Kat, Pocky matcha, and matcha mochi. So they have us all decked out. But yeah, I'm a little bit out of it right now. It's like such beautiful weather outside, but I think I'm just going to maybe even order room service and go to bed early, because tomorrow we actually get the whole afternoon free, which is amazing. We can choose whatever we want to do. And then in the evening we have a group dinner because it is our last night. So I want to get a good night's sleep so we can have a fabulous day tomorrow. Well, good morning from gorgeous Kyoto. So I've had a bit of a slow morning, really enjoyed my breakfast, took my time getting up, and now I am walking beside the Kamo River, which kind of stretches all between downtown, the old town, Higashiyama sort of area where I'm going to be taking you guys today. And this is just such a lovely area to stroll. A lot of people go jogging, biking here. It goes on for a pretty long ways. As I mentioned yesterday, Kyoto is actually quite a big city. Even in the more central parts, it can take quite a long time to get from one place to the other. But there is a metro and there is a good public bus system. You don't have to rely on just Ubers or anything like that. And if you are like me and love to walk, you can walk everywhere, but it is just going to take a while. So if you have been watching me for at least 2-3 years, you may remember my last visit to Kyoto and how in this area I did the most amazing photo shoot in a traditional kimono. It was such a special experience, and that is one of the top things that I recommend doing when you visit here. I'll actually link in the description the Airbnb experience that I did with the most amazing photographer. They set everything up for you, like they go with you to the kimono shop. They put you in all the most perfect places all around the city, and then they give you a huge folder with all of your edited files. Fantastic experience. All right, friends, we have entered, in my opinion, the most beautiful street in Kyoto. This is Ninenzaka Street. Understandably, it can get very busy because at the end of the day, the streets aren't super wide, and especially during like cherry blossom season, Golden Week, school holidays. Today's actually not too bad. So I'm just gonna take a little walk around and also hopefully find a place to have a really nice lunch. All right, we have arrived to a place that I read is really good and something that I have never had. It is Wagyu katsu or gyu katsu, and you may have had like a katsu, you know, sort of pork cutlet before, but this one here, they make it with Wagyu beef. All right, guys, we finally got in, and I will say I am pretty excited. This does look really good. And not too crazy priced if you get, you know, just the regular beef. But if you want to be a little bit bougie, then we have the premium Wagyu. So here we are, guys. This actually looks really good. I ended up getting the sirloin cut, and they just told me that it comes medium rare, so probably what I will be doing is putting it on this little grill if you want to cook it more. And then your set meal also comes with some rice and also some miso soup. So let's give it a try. I'll be honest and say I don't usually like rare meat, so I'm already gonna put a piece on the grill so it starts cooking, but I will try it. I will try it, you know, medium rare. And they said we can use these different like dipping sauces for it. It's pretty good. I'm not going to say it completely blows my mind, but it is definitely, you know, different than the pork sort of cutlets that I've had before. Now, let's try the more cooked katsu. And I'm going to try this other dipping sauce that they have on the side here. Should have used this sauce from the get-go. This is delicious, whatever this is. And yeah, cooked is so much better in my opinion. So yeah, lovely little place. Definitely don't come here during the busy hours, but other than that, I think it's very reasonably priced and delicious. I was not expecting this temple to be this busy. I would even say that this is on the levels that cherry blossom season was, you know, 2-3 years ago. But for comparison, I came here in the summer 10 years ago, and you know, it was nothing like this. It was nothing like these crowds, so this is a bit of a surprise. Kiyomihara specifically was founded in 780 AD, I believe, and it is so famous because it has such incredible views of the city. We're kind of like higher up and completely surrounded by greenery, so maybe come here right when it opens or right before it closes. Oh my gosh, guys, we just got to our dinner reservation, and this is such a cool teppanyaki setup with a beautiful view of the city, and they put everyone's names on the chopstick, so I got to find where I am sitting. Oh my gosh. Looks like I am right at the end here. We'll get a great show of the action. If you don't know what teppanyaki is, it's basically like chefs cooking right in front of you. Usually fire is involved. So I actually haven't been to one of these restaurants in a really long time, so this will be really exciting. The menu looks super good. We have our starter here. We have some lightly grilled bonito with some vinegar jellies, which is really interesting, as well as some octopus. And then we will be starting off with the live cooking show. The appetizer with tuna is actually really, really good. Royal beef starter. That is delicious, guys. Scallops are one of my all-time favorite things to eat, so let's try this. It's very good. Yeah, medium, thank you. Oh my gosh, guys, there's so much food. It's all been so good. There's literally nothing I haven't liked. Let's try this beef here. It literally melts in your mouth. Like, you guys saw how like marbleized it was with the fat. It literally just melts in your mouth. Incredible. And last but certainly not least, we have the final destination dessert, which, yeah, is a white bean paste wanaka roasted green tea ice cream with plum scented peach sauce and garnished with Kyoto grapes. Incredible. Last bite of the night. I think I have a little bit of everything. One of the most unique desserts I've ever had. It's almost eating like the green tea ice cream cone because it is like such a crispy sort of layer holding the ice cream together, and then the grapes are really good. So overall, everything was fantastic, but definitely the beef was the star of the show. I am actually so sad that this brand trip is done, guys, because I swear I met the best people on this trip. Like, everybody was so interesting, so kind, just such a diverse group of people, but we got along, you know, so incredibly well. And I have to say, like, everyone at Airlo has just been a dream to work with. Like, they literally are one of my favorite brands to work with. So if you guys haven't downloaded Airlo yet, like, I would really appreciate it if you use the link in the description, and please use my code so you can get that special discount. It really does help my channel so I can have incredible opportunities like this that really are life-changing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas of things to do in Kyoto. This is truly such an amazing city. I always love coming back here, and I'm sure I will be back at some point in the future. But I do have to get to bed because unfortunately I have a very early morning flight. I have to be downstairs at 5:30 for my transfer. So I am going to get all packed up, get to bed, and the next time you guys see me will most likely be at Nomad Fest. And literally like a week and a half I'm going to be at Bansko Nomad Fest, and I'm sure that's also going to be such a great experience, so stay tuned for that. As always, I am sending you guys so much love. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye, guys.